Wish you were at Gen Con right now? Same. We're going to be talking about some Gen Con wishes today. Let's get after it. Hey, welcome to Faith and Board Games. I'm Tyler Collum.
And I'm Caitlin Collum.
This is going to be less of a formal top 5, top 10 list and more of, hey, these are things we are looking forward to doing at Gen Con the first time we get to go.
What's at the bottom of my list is the food trucks. You always hear people talking about them, and it's like it's there, it's convenient.
Wow.
But that's the very bottom thing on my list is to check out the area.
I would not have thought of you as being a food truck person.
I'm not a food truck person, not even at the least.
Are you being peer pressured?
I'm not being peer pressured, but it's like everyone's talking about it. Keep hearing about a noodle truck. I like noodles.
That's fair.
So it's like that would be very interesting to go check out. I probably wouldn't do that at any other place. But it's like specifically the Gen Con area that they're parking at. It's not like you're going out on some random street. So that had me intrigued that I'd want to go check that out.
I'll give you that. I did see a really cool one this year in a video where they had like a cool little, like the barrels that you got to pour soda out of.
That would have been really sweet. And it was a refillable mug for the whole convention, if I heard it right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then like the fancy pizzas that they do.
Mm-hmm. Those don't get me that excited, but other things that I've heard about pizzas.
I'll give you that one. Near there, I think one of the things I would be excited about doing, little less board game related, so that's where it's going to come in first for me. But it's going to be visiting the Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play. That would be really cool. I do enjoy the NFL and stuff. Been growing up watching football. I'm a Hawkeye fan from college football.
Just lost a ton of subscribers.
Are you kidding me? I probably have to gain so many. But they have some really good Hawkeyes that played for the Colts. It'd be cool to see if their photos are up around there and just be on a NFL field. Yeah. So that'd be kind of cool. And I hear there's a lot of gaming. I've seen there's a lot of gaming and stuff going down there.
I think live gaming.
Yeah.
That you could go play.
So that's pretty cool. That's on the list. Go see Lucas Oil Stadium.
Nice. The next thing I have is just walking around the exhibit hall. It just seems like there's going to be a lot of cool things that you don't expect to be there, but that are going to be there, so it's going to feel like a little bit more of a discovery and exploring that massive room and
checking out all the different booths and stuff.
Because it's like what I was hearing about a lot this year. It's like there's not just gaming booths. It's like you just don't know what's going to be there, what you're going to find. So it sounded really cool to just be able to wander around. And to me, that sounds like the best part of it is just walking around, getting to see what you see, and if you get to buy some cool new thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That would definitely be on my list of things to do. Because at heart, we do like our souvenir style stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the interesting display pieces that fit into our hobby.
We're trinket people.
That's true. It's true. So being able to just go around and see the cool things that people have done that fit our board game hobby.
Yeah, the niches that we're into.
They have different escape rooms and stuff. Just so many different activities.
Yeah.
That you can just walk around and see. So that would definitely be really cool.
Is that on your list?
Oh yeah, that was on my list.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one. What's your next one?
My next one, I'm just going to kind of tag it with walking around the exhibit hall because I think it might be part of it, is specifically getting to explore through Artist Alley.
Oh,
That one was high on my list. So I don't know if I would put that right next to it. To me, it seems like they're talked about separately. So
yeah, you got your board gaming section, then you got your artist section, for sure.
I would love to just see the kind of art that's for sale and the way they might do the booths. And I'd be curious how immersive it feels in that area. And I'd just be very curious as an artist what's being sold there.
Oh yeah. And then be there one day.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool. We'll see you in there at some point.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, and if you guys are watching this and know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have to sign up now to get into it, or like October to get into the next year Gen Con.
Oh man, they don't play around.
And I'm pretty sure it's pretty tight to get into it. Yeah, they don't mess around. It's a legit show to get into.
That's pretty cool. I didn't really have that on my list, but that's a good one. One thing that I would like to do is go ahead and see some of the new releases that are coming out, like the different publishers, their news, like, hey, this is stuff that we're releasing later on, or this is the first time you're going to hear about this game being released.
Like the press conferences that are there?
Yes, that's the word. Thank you. Press conferences.
Nice.
I like to go to those press conferences. That would be fun, just to hear right from the horse's mouth. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I didn't think about that one at all, but that one, to me, that it's just like that doesn't even click that that's part of it. So it's like
Right.
stuff like that alone, just not knowing what all is available there is pretty
Right.
sweet.
There's
Just the thought of it.
so many
So
things.
that's a really good one.
Well, thank
Nice.
you. Thank you.
That's nice. I'll go with you to that.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, my next one is playing demo games. To me, I
Yes.
just like, especially, I'm
Yes.
really excited for that new Everdell Journeys, and just
Yes.
the thought of that being there and like we could just go sit and play it and test it out.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded really cool.
That
That's a
one,
thing.
the King's Gambit, demoed that a little bit.
Or like
Like,
getting
that
to
looks
see,
sweet.
this is probably not a demo, I don't know if it is, but getting to like if you could play on that Lord of the Rings table, that super expensive
Oh,
table.
right.
Like if they actually let you play on top of that, that would have been amazing.
That would be.
So playing demo games would be pretty high on my list.
Yeah.
Especially ones like this year, there were ones I was really interested in. So
Yeah, for sure. And it's really cool about those demo games, which says definitely would be on my list as well. It's really cool seeing ones that you can play and then buy. It's not just demoing games that are
yeah,
like, hey, you could try this out,
and
the
who
real
knows?
thing in, 5 years or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, being able to go in and test out a game and then immediately buy it if you like it,
Mhm.
that'd be really cool.
It would be very cool.
Yeah. So that was on my list as well. Demoing games is great.
Nice.
What else you got?
This is the one I immediately thought of because it's the first thing on my list. Is live painting where you are painting the
Mm,
miniatures. And it's like we just saw this year there was the timed one where it's like a competition. That
yeah.
I would be excited about that. That sounded super cool. But just getting you don't have to do that. You could just go sit and paint a figure off to the side. And the thought of just doing that kind of like in a place where that's what you're supposed to be doing, that just sounds super relaxing. Like that would just be a blast.
Yeah.
So that one was like the top thing on my list. It just sounded like a lot of fun to do. And I think you get to take it home.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. That's really cool. That was not on mine, but that would be a fun time. I do enjoy a good miniature painting.
Mm-hmm. You think about
So,
it differently than I do.
I do.
You're so systematic.
I am. Yeah, that 1 hour, I saw the 1 hour painting, and I'm just like, there's no chance I could pull that off.
It'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that.
Do it.
I
Do it.
will.
I might come with you to that too. My number one on there would be to check out the Dice Tower Awards show.
Oh,
That would be a
nice. Nice
blast.
pull. I
Thank you.
didn't think about
Thank you.
adding that.
Like, that would be so fun. And for those watching the channel, one day to be nominated in the Dice Tower Awards would be really cool.
Quite
If you
foreshadowing.
haven't, check out my.
Designing board game series.
Thank you. I've got a designing board game series. Got a few episodes out on that. There's going to be one coming out every month as I work towards designing and then eventually publishing my own board game. So that would be really cool to go see that, kind of take notes on the games that are winning, and just be there in person and then eventually be a part of it. So that would be a blast. And then just there's so many different things going on there at Gen Con. So many things to check out and meet people would be on the short list of just meeting the different designers. It's really cool when you see artists, maybe if Andrew Bosley came, be able to meet him, and even Orion Lockett,
I was
he's so
thinking that one
good.
of our first games that we really got into was Near and Far, and like that's such a nostalgic game for me. So that would be cool.
Yeah, like stuff like that would be really fun to do at Gen Con. And yeah, just being around fellow board gamers, fellow nerds like us would
Mhm.
be awesome.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. Really looking forward to the time that we're able to go. And if you have been or also are wanting to go, let us know down in the comments what are some things that you want to do at Gen Con, or what are some things that you have already enjoyed doing at Gen Con.
That you recommend.
Exactly. Like if there's something we missed, let us know. We'd love to hear about it and put that on our list of things to do next time when we get to go to Gen Con. But until then, this has been Faith and Board Games. I'm Tyler Collum.
And I'm Caitlin Collum.
Thank you so much for watching, and stay awesome.
Bye.